What's up, everyone? It's Matt and Casey again. Wanted to give a post TOD, Tail of the Dragon, video update on our adventures and Olaf, because we last had a video up with test driving him, making sure everything was good, and then everything just kind of went down the toilet. So he was doing almost the same thing that he was doing before with not wanting to shift. That kind of things, but it was hesitant. It was like it would do it, and then it would catch up, and it was just like it was a slipping clutch kind of a situation, but it's an automatic. So we wanted to give a little bit of an update as to how things are going with our fleet and how things are going here. So with that, we'll bring you up to speed. So here we are with Olaf. As you can see, he is looking a whole lot better from our previous video. He is all cleaned up. We got him a bath, got his fuzz all taken care of, all cleaned off, cleaned up the wheels. Everything is looking good on him today. So with that, what we did was before Easter, the day, Saturday before Easter, we took him out on a trip to my parents' house. We're going to visit them for an early Easter, and he did the same thing. High revving on the RPMs, acting like he wasn't going into gear and doing all that kind of stuff. So we were able to limp him to my parents' house and got him there, took care of some items at the house, got home, and we had to leave him there. So my parents brought us back home to the house and did some noodling. What we ended up doing, what I think was the eventual repair on it, was our gear shift selector. So we believe that we figured out the source of our issue. So inside our gear shift here, there is a magnet. And then on the cover, which is this part here, that protects from getting dirt and debris into the gear selector assembly, into the mechanism there, that cover has two magnets on it. And those determine the position as to what gear you're in and whether or not you're in Tiptronic mode. So what we can deduce from happening is that because our cover was broke and missing the two magnets on our trim here, that it wasn't sending the signal correctly to the ECM or the TCM, the transmission control module, or the engine control modules. So with that, we weren't getting the right gearing or selection or anything like that from the selector to those modules to properly run. Now, what's weird about it is it would happen right after about 100 miles or so. And so once we replaced our gear selector cover with those two magnets and reset some basic settings with our scan tool, and we were able to test drive him, and he has been wonderful ever since. So actually, we were able to take him to Tail of the Dragon to see all of our other Beetle friends, and Tabitha here gave us our Olaf themed steering wheel cover. She is so awesome for that. So we're able to get him about 1,000 miles, and he is still running great for us today. So a few other things that we took care of. We double-checked our fluid once we did get him home. We double-checked our fluid in the transmission, topped that up. I think we might have been a quart or two low. That might have been an issue. The gear selector, of course, was definitely an issue. And we tested out a different transmission control module. I think that might have helped for the shifting. It may not have been a module issue, but that's what we have done for him. So some of the next steps that we have for Mr. Olaf here is we are taking a look at our door speakers here. Both front door speakers are not working for us right now. Could be a wiring issue, could be a speaker issue, could be a issue with our amplifier in the trunk, since he does have the monsoon system. So we've been doing some wiring diagnostics, some electrical diagnostics through those systems just to see what's going on. We might pick up a couple of spare speakers just to see if it is a speaker issue for that. Other things that we're taking a look at, we do have an intermittent AC concern with him, and he is going to be getting some AC work, taking a look at, and trying to figure out what's going on with his AC system. So the other services, we're going to be catching him up on our fluid services. We have done an oil change. We have done several transmission services. And the next fluid that we're going to take care of is our brake fluid system. We're going to do a brake fluid flush, get some new fluid in there, bleed all the brakes, make sure everything there is check it out good for us. And the other thing we're going to take a look at is going to be our sunroof. Right now, we don't have any sunroof leaks coming in, but that is because previous owners, not the people that we bought it from, but the people before them, they were having sunroof drainage issues or whatever, and they took it to a shop. They couldn't figure it out, and they sealed the sunroof shut. So it is RTB closed. So we're going to be digging into that, seeing what's going on with that. We might have to replace the frame, pull the headliner, things like that. We'll take a look at our drainage tubes, see if those are looking good for those for that concern. But otherwise, mechanically, he is running and driving really great for us. She's been enjoying it, giving him daily duties, taking the load off of Fiona. She's on classic status now, so she is enjoying some retirement time off the road, even though she's not happy about it. Okay, so some couple of things that we've done for him, just kind of treat him a little bit, give him some pizzazz, is we have changed out our front turn signals and side marker light with some LEDs. And something else we're going to be taking a look at is going to be front fog lights. After 2006, they didn't do fog lights on the facelift Beetles until the final editions. So I'm not sure why Volkswagen did that or why they took that option away, but that is really, really dumb, in my opinion. And so we're going to be adding those onto Mr. Olaf. So a couple other things that we've taken care of, just as a maintenance, and because we can, updates for him. We've replaced the third brake light. We did have a couple of LEDs on the old one that weren't showing up like we expect them to. And both the turn signals in the rear and the brake lights have been upgraded to LEDs. So those are really bright and shiny for us now. And if you can't see that Olaf is turning, you are absolutely blind. One of the other little things that we took care of is he did have a broken antenna. We got that sorted out for him. He got a brand new antenna, courtesy of Pull Apart. We got that pulled from there. Found a good one. And we got that installed on him before TOD as well. So Mr. Olaf is looking great for us and taking care of Casey on the road, and everything there is in great shape. So that is our update on Olaf. And we do greatly appreciate everyone tuning in, checking us out, and spreading the word around for us with our Better Beetle service. So that wraps up Olaf today.